Howdy. Good morning, everyone. And if it's not morning for you, then whatever time of day it is that you're experiencing, I hope you're having a good one. So what are we doing today? Same thing we were doing yesterday, Pinky. Alright. Let's go ahead and get over to it. Alright, so I did a little bit of running around yesterday morning. Still have to get my day straight. Just unlocking a few teleportation points, fast travel points. Pardon me. Excuse me. Give me a second to have a drink here. Ah, much better. All right. Let me bring up the map.
How do you like?
So, I unlocked the Somnosphere stuff. I think that's what it's called. Somnambulance or something like that. Oh yeah, and flight challenges. Ooh. Yeah, those are going to be fun. As a matter of fact, let's go ahead and start off with one of those. See if I can't get to one. I don't need to fast travel, I just want to mark it. Alright. I don't know. Champagne everything? I don't know which game's got it worse. This game or Elden Ring. As far as the
Wind
gold
against
paint
my
stuff.
vines.
Or the vats of gold colored liquid that may or may not be something unpleasant. Alright, this elevator does not work. How do I get up there? How do I get up? Aha! Alright. We take a ride. Let us continue climbing. Up. I wanted to continue climbing. Game had other ideas. Okay. Turn. Climb. Alright. Now that we got around to the backside here, see if we get... Oh, there it is. There's something at least. Aha! I have located it. Alright. We ready to start this thing? Missed it. Crap. Yeah, let's go back to the start. Okay. Alright. Begin the challenge. Gotta keep following the strings. Gotcha. Alright, level out. Slight adjustments necessary. Oh my goodness, this is going on for a while. I had not anticipated this. Oh, there's the finish line. And... booyah! Yeah. I'll take it.
The lovely smell of all my... Vitality, sour!
Alright. Abyssal Mercator. Oh, these guys are gonna be fun. I can tell. Yeah, where the hell am I? Oh, wow. I am, like, way far into the south. Yeah. Ooh. Tactical holograms. Another the Nightmare Impermanence. And then there's this guy. Alright. It'd probably be best if I could figure out where the hell it is that I'm going first. So, let's just go ahead and unlock some of the map, shall we? Alright. My destination is in that direction, about 400, almost 500 meters. Let's just take a nice little walk.
Of all my prey.
Yeah, I don't want to do that just yet. Alright, this... It's a map, of course it is. You will not get me to say no to a string orchestra. Oh my goodness, look at this little battlefield going on over here. I'll just take these out from you guys' nose. Alright.
Astral modulation.
Ready for battle. Fear no more.
Alright, let's clean up the house.
Reborn from ancient roots. Feed my blossoms, self-deceivers. Ordained.
Oh, who was talking? Where did you run off to?
Manifest.
These are creatures as well. Little anemones. Okay. I am curious. Sea bunny. Oh, looks like you guys got outcast here too. The doors might be something significant. But that's not what we're here for. Oh man, so much neat shit around here. Oh. Alright, let's go ahead and try and grab all of these. Not quite what I was looking for. Okay. Looks like I might need to pull these guys a little bit closer. Pull you over here. And then that one also over here. Alright, everybody should be nice and close now. There, that should do it. Alright, Fratellone. You know, I keep running into guys that look like this, and they all have a name that means brother something. Oh no, I can't fall asleep. What's wrong? I wanted to capture a nightmare cloud for research, but I accidentally got hit. Quick, use that to help me. Go to those nightmare clouds and then capture one. Give it to me. Oh no, the nightmare's about to start. Bro, you okay? Are you alright? I cannot claim more drops. Maximum. Huh. Weird.
At your disposal.
I think I really had a long nightmare. You okay? What are you doing here? Oh, hello. I'm Fratellone of the Fratellis. Okay. My two brothers and I are training to join the Pioneers. Okay, so there's 3 of them. I was hoping to prove myself by catching a nightmare cloud, but I got attacked instead. Thank you for helping me. What exactly is the nightmare cloud? The elders say that nightmare clouds are formed by the murmurs of people lost in nightmares. They're filled with all frightful thoughts that appear in people's minds when they sleep. I'm really nervous about joining the Pioneer Association. There are just too many unknowns ahead, but I'm also worried about my 2 younger brothers. That's why I need nightmare clouds to train my willpower. The Pioneer Association isn't as dangerous as you think. No way! Going to strange places and eating unfamiliar food? I get stomach cramps just thinking about it. Well, see you later then. By the way, once my training is over, come visit me in Elga Town. I'll repay you properly. Alright.
Echoes of the past.
Alright, let's see what's going on down here.
Rectify. I engraft you new. Sprout of
makes the third one for today. Not that I really need to worry all that much. I think I'm pretty well stacked out until... Oh, no. The Pioneer Podcast just recently reset. Okay. Alright. Yeah, I should be careful about... Yeah. Alright. I'll be fine. And of course that's a mimic. I approve of taming more mimics. I wonder what the balloons are for, if they're just there for decoration, or if they're just down here to tell us that we all float down here. I cracked myself up. Alright. Let's see. About 200 meters to go.
The lovely smell of all my prey. Crafting, suffer!
I was really expecting those to crack, but I guess they don't. Alright. Let's go ahead and get rid of all these rocks. Ooh, all in one go. It's cute. Alright. Give me the shooty thing. Any more balloons to pop? I'm assuming the answer is no, but I'll take a second look just to be sure. Alright. And up the wall. Yeah, I think I got all the balloons here. Alright. Let's move on. Alright, you got me curious. What is that? Oh. Some kind of healing blossom? Oh, it is. Oh, some more calcite. Can't complain. Alright. Destination's in that direction. Immobilization resistance. Immobilized state duration is reduced by 50%. Okay. And strength. Attack is increased by 25. Specialties. Alright.
The lovely smell of all my prey. Don't run! Keep the dance going! Vitality, sour!
Gale Scourge Stalkers. How neat. Alright. My destination is that way-ish.
The lovely smell of all my prey. Crafting, suffer!
I just love how much of an orgy of destruction Camellia is. I'm so glad that I took the time to level her up. And yet another mimic echo. You cannot make me unhappy about it. All right. So here we are. All right. Ooh. What interesting land formations these guys come up with. Oh, and another flight challenge too. Okay. Well, let's see. What should be our first order of business? Skyward voyage. Old captain named David is preparing for the last voyage of his life, but in this time, he has his sights set somewhere above the seas. Okay. Neat. Alright. He got apes. Yeah, okay. Yeah, this guy wasn't really anything to write home about. He just teleported around a lot more. I'm sure the ape is going to be another interesting little advancement in the enemy AI. But in any case... Oh, what is this? Although colors have no form. Beside a mysterious morph painting, you find a painter named Claudia trapped in her nightmares. Claudia asks you to investigate the world within the painting and gives you a protective talisman. With the painted world, the talisman transforms into various echoes to assist you. You can complete your task with your friends. Yeah. That should be an interesting little collab thing to do later. Perhaps I could get into parties with viewers. Chat. If you're interested, just go ahead and chime up. Leave me whatever information it is that you think that I need to have. All right. So, let us get back to what we were doing. Which will probably take us all the way back here. Dream Patrol 2. Oh, I see. More Dreamscape notes. Never mind. That's something else. What is our next destination? I think it was to the northish. Yes, this. We tracked this. Let's proceed to here. Oh, yeah.
Wait, heads up! Something huge is coming at us!
Oh.
Watch its flames! Quick, get to that clearing!
All right.
Leave it to me.
Assuming this is a trial resonator. Oh. Alright. Wailing Ascent. else? Alright, let's get out of here. Oh, shoot. This camera angle is a little bit dastardly. Oh, I see. Whee!
Shadow follows. None shall whisper. Endure and defy. Checkmate. One with the sounds. Shadow fall.
Oh, lovely. Uh-oh. Well, at least we rescued the poor bugger. Yeah, the TDs down here don't play. Ah! I do not believe we've had the pleasure. Outside of your suitcase, anyway.
Don't be scared. Paro is just saying hi. She seems to fancy you.
Oh my.
I'm not exactly one for formal introductions, Paro.
We've met before. Go ahead.
I know this isn't the first time seeing them.
Your voice does sound familiar. I know exactly who you are. I don't know why I don't give you the option, but it's
Hello,
probably funnier.
I'm Ochia. We've met before on Brand's ship. I was in this box.
Well, she's kind of got that awkward riz.
This is Paro, the actual owner of the box. Paro takes good care of me and lets me hang out in it all the time.
It's rather nice of them.
I've never seen Paro warm up to someone so quickly. It must be something in your frequency that it finds interesting.
I get that a lot.
Anyway, what brings you to this beach? It's not exactly a place for a stroll.
Well, that's just the thing. Chased by a dragon.
So you were attacked by that dragon and fell off the bridge.
Aye. And Abby probably took a shot that he shouldn't have.
I'm guessing it was Abby who saved you. It probably exhausted itself and retreated back into your body to rest. I can still sense Abby's frequency, even if it's faint.
What triggered Abby to come out? Something it could absorb? But then,
Why didn't it work?
Well, he is deteriorating.
That dragon's behavior is odd. It never leaves its territory.
Yeah, I'm sensing a whole lot of shenanigans with more of that. What was it? Lycris flowers?
Long ago, this place was a sacred spot for the Order's pilgrims. Then, the dark tide hit, and all those reverberations left behind twisted things up. The remnant clouds from the Sea of Clouds drew hordes of tacit discords here. Now, their whispers fill the air, turning this once holy place of pilgrimage into the penitent's end. This dragon of dirge is a local tacit discord. It grows by feeding on the others. We were supposed to pick you up like Miss Carlotta planned, but things went sideways. The truth Mr. Carlotta wants to show you lies somewhere on the aisle.
Yeah, I should take my
But this
hand
is
off
not the
mouse.
best place to talk. The mist is thickening, and rain is coming.
I'm a little bit more worried about the pollen count.
The
to
mist
be
is
honest.
dangerous here. It traps reverberations, and when it collects enough, they quickly form into tacit discords. The captain, Brant, he went into the mist to rescue people, but he hasn't returned. We think he might be in danger. I plan to go find him. Once I'm in the mist, my frequency will draw the creepies and crawlies away, so you'll be safer here.
Thank you, but
Just in case, take this to mask your frequency and defend yourself.
oh, am I getting a new tool?
Ta-da! Fireworks pistol. One shot and it'll send the tacit discords packing.
I like it.
It's easy to use. You want to see the upgraded version? Ta-da! Magnum fireworks pistol.
Oh. It looks like a
Use it to protect yourself. Our troop will bring you
catalyst.
to our base soon
Yeah.
and tell you the truth we've uncovered. I'll join you once I find Brant.
I want to see the truth for myself.
But the mist is dangerous.
Well, I'm not exactly adverse to danger.
All right, fine. It's better you see it for yourself. I'll be glad you don't have to fend for yourself alone.
Always better to have a partner watch your back.
See that lighthouse? It's the only safe place in the mist. We'll head there. Brant might have taken shelter there too. Once we find him, we'll find the truth you're after.
All right.
The area up ahead is where the sea mist is thickest. Try to avoid the dark phantoms in the mist. They could turn into tacit discords at any moment.
All right. Let's take a look at this outfit. All right. So we got our little masks and fools, little feathers, and a fan. Oh, Rochambeau. Haha. It's so nice and fluffy around that frill. I love it. And the little coat with The split tails in the back. Yeah. I don't know. If we had a gender bent, shorter version of Gavis Battle, I think this would be like what they would look like.
We'll improvise. Tornado nuclear! Mamma mia!
Ah. Medium combos. Oh, they explode. I see. Okay. Alright, so we've got Corroder. Oh. You might want to be careful with that guy. Let's start off with this. Oh, charge it up.
Mamma mia! Avanti! Figurati!
Ah.
Watch out!
What? I can't control my forte.
Mamma mia! Avanti!
Yeah, just bring him
The
in
high
and
levels
slam him
of
to
I can
death.
help with that. See, fighting here is a bad idea. Let's just try to avoid any threats for now.
Oh, I don't know about that. They seem to be doing pretty damn good.
Mamma mia! Avanti!
Yeah, we seem to be doing just fine, kiddo. I wonder, would the game allow you to progress this far into the story without advancing to the, what you call it, the higher tiered world levels? Good question. I don't like the looks of this water. Let's see if we can keep our feet dry, at least a little bit. Oh. Looks like there's a wall there. Ew. I did not want to take a dip. Yuck.
Come, play with me. Look for me.
Don't worry. They're just reverberations. Potential tacit discords in the making. Some of
Come, play with me. Look for me. I'm here.
All right. I saw something moving. I saw something big moving. Oh, it's our friend. Oh my goodness.
Did it lead us this way because it sensed the dragon?
Possibly. Phantoms are sensitive to frequencies, so navigating the mist is second nature for them.
The game isn't over. Here, come quickly.
You know, for remnants.
I think I've figured out what they're doing. We'll be out of the mist soon.
I'm looking forward to the area quests in this game. I remember doing the ones in the jungle and over by where all the scorch flowers are. Those were a lot of fun to do. And clearing out those environmental hazards were fairly neat. Got some tacit discourse hiding in that stuff over there. Oh.
Rochia, you found me.
I'll always find you, but maybe don't do this again next time.
Why? Isn't this your favorite game? I wanted to play with you.
I know, but as your friend, I worry about your safety.
My friend?
Yeah, friends.
Excuse me. Are you Rochia's friend?
Yeah, but I think we will be soon.
Ah, how wonderful. You're not alone anymore, Rochia.
Yes, I have friends now.
I'm so happy for you.
I wonder who they were.
All is well.
Fly, fly to the high heavens. We are born free, and our souls will soar even in death.
What exactly are these phantoms?
Golden phantoms are reverberations, mixed with the frequencies left behind by people who've passed away. When someone dies, the reverberations linger. Usually, they merge into the same cacophony of frequencies that spawns tacit discords. But sometimes, a trace of their final will remains, and the mist shapes this into phantoms. This lingering will helps the phantoms resist becoming tacit discords and instead guide the lost through the mist. If the mist clears, they'll vanish. If the mist lingers, their fate is sealed. It will only be a matter of time before they merge with other reverberations and become tacit discords. Their final frequencies tend to cling to certain objects, like this Lucianite here. I collect them as proof that they once lived.
Pretty. Uh-oh.
Otherwise, the dragon will devour every last trace of their frequency. The mist is thinning. That stranded ship ahead looks like...
Yeah, that looks like the pilgrimage ship. Oh, gross. Don't make me go out in the water. Blech. Okay. Yeah. It's like an oil slick out here. Blech.
A pilgrim sail. Why is it here?
In Raguna, those who break the law are sent to the Order Tribunal for sentencing. Those who violate the sacred doctrines are branded as fools and sent away on the Pilgrim's Sail. It's said that when the first dark tide ravaged Renacida, the first Primus followed the currents on a rickety boat and met the Sentinel in person. That's where the Pilgrim's Sail tradition came from.
Now it's
Now
used
the
to
fools
exile.
retrace the Primus's journey, reflecting on their mistakes along the way. There's a strong undercurrent around this isle, likely caused by that first dark tide. It drags all Pilgrim sails here unless the ship's course is altered.
The passengers all drown?
No reverberations on the ship, nor in the mist. The people must have escaped. But with the mist this thick, we need to stay on guard. This way. Head to the lighthouse. I hear the sounds of fighting. Watch out. Tacit discords are gathering.
Looks like our brief intermission is over. Time to let the ghosts have their moment on stage. Come on then, let the flames of battle ignite our souls!
Wait, is that Brant?
Only Brand would call him ghosts with that kind of flair. It must be him. But I can't tell where he is in the midst. Anyway, let's deal with the trouble here first before we voyage to him.
Yeah, those guys were nothing. I really want to get that column over there. Hello, Brant.
The show's over, ghosts. Time to take your final bow.
Watch your back.
A marvelous shot. You've earned your stripes, first mate.
You're welcome. But if you tilted your head just 10 centimeters to the left, it wouldn't have been the Discord's head that got popped. It'd be yours.
Not on your watch. Besides, fortune always smiles on me. Except in bets. And we've crossed paths with the rover again. Can't get luckier than that.
We shouldn't have let him get caught up in this mess. He was worried about us and insisted on coming.
Is that so? Then our gratitude to you is even greater for your timely aid.
I'm here to uncover the buried truth.
To find the brightest truth, one must delve into the deepest shadows. Such bravery deserves to be hailed, my friend.
Where is everyone on the Pilgrim's Sail?
I was patrolling the coast earlier when I saw their ship drifting into the mist. Time was against us, so I departed alone without alerting the crew.
Thank you.
Ah, you
Don't
look
be
familiar.
afraid. You're safe with us. You've got some skill, you know. Holding your own for so long in a trial against the Tacit Discords.
Trial? I don't buy into the Order's nonsense. I've worked hard all my life and stayed true to the Order's teachings about forsaking earthly pleasures for divine favor. And what do I get in return? Heavier taxes. When pirates ransacked my merchant fleet, leaving me with nothing, I turned to the Order for help. They said it was a divine trial and left me to rot. I stood before the Sentinel statue, asking if my suffering was really their will. But all I got was silence. Why should I wait for peace in the afterlife when I could be living for today? How is that a crime? As for salvation, I don't believe in it. And I certainly don't need it.
Here's a proposal. How about joining our troop? We are wanderers adrift upon the seas. Or perhaps you're more familiar with the name, the Troop of Fools?
The troop of fools. Could it be?
Yes, we are, like you, by the Order's decree, marked as fools.
Well, at least you looked the part.
Fools on the pilgrim sail often meet their demise in a storm, or they're swallowed by the waves. Even if they do survive, they still face hunger, thirst, and the unforgiving wrath of nature. Maybe it's luck that brought you here so swiftly, and unharmed at that. Look around. This is all that remains of the pilgrim sail. This is always their final destination, where the fools meet their end.
Yes, the pilgrimage is nothing but a banishment in disguise.
We called it.
The path to salvation they speak of doesn't exist.
Otherwise, how could this once sacred place now look like such a hellish wasteland?
Wait. Sacred place? No wonder the others were talking about it on the ship. They believed the Order's promise that prayers at the sacrificial arena would grant them forgiveness. They must be heading up the mountain now.
I didn't expect their faith to lead them that far.
If only they knew it was just one of the Order's lies.
Captain! First mate! We're here to help!
Ah,
More hands make light work. I called in some help to escort him back to the base once the mist cleared.
Ah, the first mate's foresight is unmatched, and the three of us can head up the mountain. But beware, my friend. By the end of this pilgrimage, you will witness the Order's cruelest deceit. The dangers ahead will only intensify.
no time for doubt. Lives are at stake.
Please, save them. I hope it's not too late.
Don't worry, there's more to our troop than you think.
Oh,
This wing ray can fly us up the mountain. You two go first. You'll find very convenient to bring along.
All right then. All hands, prepare to ascend!
ooh. The Figurehead's Shrine.
Tacit discourse incoming. Stay alert, everyone. We'll improvise. Mamma mia! Mamma mia! Avanti! Figurati!
Some pretty gnarly stuff. Ooh, golden fleece. Interesting stuff. I'm not sure what to make of that. Is it like some honeycomb or something? But anyway, let us not forget to activate this. of nebulous shape here. Alright. Oh, and we've got another one over here somewhere. I'm sure that might be our next destination. So, how's our overall progress on this? Yeah, I've pretty much... Yeah, just that one last section there. Ah, this place. It is rather nice. Can you grab the thing? Thank you. Oh. Not quite short enough. Alright, I'll just collect all these. Lights off. Playing leapfrog. Alright.
These are human footprints. Looks like they're heading to the arena.
This is the only way up. Let's pick up the pace. Ah, be gone, you vexing wretches! The sacrificial arena's right there. Let's take them down in one blow!
Mamma mia! Avanti! Figurati!
That'll do. Alright, next.
Mamma mia! Avanti!
Oh, I don't know. This one keeps lighting all these damn candles. Ah, hello, dragon.
Oh, divinity above, please have mercy on me. Is this some kind of test for me? I see. No matter how harsh the punishment, I'll take it. Even if...
Yeah, no thanks.
Even if it means death?
We've never done anything that warrants paying with our lives.
I'd wager mercy isn't on the table. However, in the face of danger and adversity, the stage is set for our grandest act.
Brant, you handle the tacit discords. I've got the dragon.
Of course. But with all due respect, shouldn't the captain be the one giving the orders?
Just playing to our strengths. Take it, or I'll spill the beans about your wine stash.
Why, aye, first mate.
Okay. What is she?
It's
a
time
mother?
to pay for what you've done, Dragon of Dirge. We'll improvise.
me. Astral modulation. Okay. Sprouter budding seeds! Don't run! Keep the dance going! Vitality sower!
Up.
Leave it to me.
I was thinking I whooped him pretty good. Oh. Uh-oh. I think he'd be okay.
Of course. You think that little lizard could take me down? I just took a nap after eating its frequency. But seriously, that was close. The fire it breathed almost singed your hair. Good thing I was here to back you up. As soon as I realized it was a tacit discord, I went for it and ate its frequency. Piece of cake. But I gotta say, it was a pretty hefty bite. I swear, I chewed it up, but it was hard to swallow. It wasn't the taste, you know? More like my digestion's been a mess lately.
You certainly got the hiccups.
That's not the point. The real deal is, I found something crazy in its frequency. You said you somehow experienced empathy with the tacit discord back in Jinzhou, right? How about trying that again with this guy?
Empathy, huh?
Trust me, this could be our big break.
Alright, let's see what's buried in the noise and clutter.
Gehenna, a wretched soul mourned by none. You are reborn to fulfill our sacred rite, illuminate the path of salvation. Become the fiery hand of judgment, purging all transgressions. Cleanse every soul ensnared by their own indulgence. Those who cannot withstand the trial by fire shall forever be barred from our pure land.
Fanatics. Once again, fanatics.
See? I wasn't lying.
Tacit Discord's frequencies are perpetually fading, inching toward their end. Their only way to maintain their existence is to consume other frequencies as food. The dark tide and mist enveloping this isle have drawn in countless Tacit Discords. Their frequencies should have been enough to feed the dragon.
But somebody's been tampering with it.
If what you saw is true, then the Order must have used some trick to control the dragon, making its frequency fade away faster than it should. That means they could be responsible for why the dragon began attacking all living beings, including humans.
In time, it ended up becoming a harbinger of death. I found this during the previous battle.
Ah, yep.
It seems the Fraxidus had their hand in this case as well. So you know them too. Seems we have much to discuss. Our troop usually earns a living by performing on the nearby islands. Sometimes we take on escort missions for merchant ships as well. That's how we first got acquainted with the Fraxidus. At first, they were just lurking about, raiding ships. But as the Carnival drew near, their actions grew suspicious. We noticed them lingering around a certain sea. Remember Cetus the Tidebreaker? The
Yes.
creature that attacked you when we first met.
Yeah, sank
After
Alta's
we
boat.
parted ways, we went searching for
sure
it
he's
to find
really
out what had
unhappy
gone
about that.
wrong. This is what we found on its tail. Another Lycoris. Alas, the Tidebreaker slipped away into the deep beyond our reach. Still, this bloom leaves no doubt. The Fraxidus is behind its strange behavior.
We saw what they did to the dragon. The Cetus's violent outburst must be their doing as well. They say the Carnival is a ceremony to resonate with the Sentinel. Those who claim the laurel may be graced with a miracle, a direct communion with the divine.
At first, we thought you were merely a curious traveler, intrigued by the Carnival and our Sentinel. But now, seeing how far you've come, there's more to your quest, isn't there?
Yeah, these bastards tried this before.
Our troop has always sought the laurel, and we won't sit back while others threaten the Carnival. If they're your foes, then our paths align. Remember I mentioned one of ours who once claimed the laurel? He wasn't with us when we first met. But once we reach our base, you can speak with him about the Sentinel.
Interesting.
It won't be long now. After such an adventure, a well-earned rest awaits.
Alright. Oh, that looks interesting. Oh, it's one of the paintings. Gotcha. Ah, so there is a port here. More fools. Alright, fam. We're here.
Here
What's the
we
story?
are, ladies and gentlemen. Allow me to present to you our sanctuary. A haven for all the surviving fools at the edge of the world.
Fairly impressive.
It is, my friend. We built this place from the ground up. And I dare say it's a triumph worthy of the ages.
Made from every shicrup
The mist
that
does shield us
landed
from
here,
the
isn't it?
Order, but it brings its own set of problems.
Precisely why we must tackle its effects without delay. By the way, if you'd like to speak with Mr. Bardolino, our laureate, you'll find his tent deep within the base. Feel free to talk to the others while we handle our tasks. We'll catch up once we're done.
Fancy. Alright. Give me just a moment. I am going to go ahead and take a look at finishing off what remains of my lunch and also using the restroom, not necessarily in that order. BRB. All right, we're back. Let's go back to what we were doing. All right. Just a heads up tonight. I don't think we're going to be going much past 3:30. That will be my pre-established cutoff point. All right, you guys are okay. Please tell me that's a TD. I'm a little frightened at the consequences of this. Yesterday wept, today doth sing. Alright, old man. What's your story?
Relax, young man. Life's only just unfurling its sails for you. Why sit there like one of those dour statues in the Order's halls? Don't be afraid to show a little spark.
I was just thinking about my future. Is Raguna truly lost to me forever?
Ah, some have found their way back, but under the Order's watchful eye. Is that really what you want? A life without freedom? Listen, you don't need a grand stage to leave your mark. A true Raganese can turn even a ragged tent into the finest theater. That's what I'm preparing to do. I might be an old man now, but don't let that fool you. I was once crowned with the laurel.
You? Are you Mr. Bardolino?
In the flesh. Ha 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 ha! As I took my final bow on stage, a bright light pierced through the clouds, shining down from the sky. And then, a radiant laurel descended upon me, and I heard a voice. It was the Sentinel's voice, ringing in my head. I asked them a question that had puzzled me since childhood. The ultimate philosophical riddle. What should I eat tonight? And they answered. The body is the temple of the mind. To keep your mind sharp, do consume healthy food, such as the Loris salad. But why Loris salad? I was baffled, and the meaning still eludes me to this very day. I've never been quick-witted, though, and the Order's doctrines never quite took hold. Acting, however, that is where my true passion lies.
But why did a blessed laureate like you get banished by the Order?
Back when I won the laurel, Raguna was led by the Holy Maiden. She promoted all sorts of grand celebrations during the Carnival, an unceasing tide of revelry.
Is there much change?
Stages sprang up on every corner of the city, performances dancing through the streets, and shops adorned in vibrant hues. Even on rainy nights, you could still hear music playing in the square. Some performers wove their critiques into their acts. Sharp as she was, the Holy Maiden noticed. She refined city policy with each whisper of dissent. Ah, those were the golden days, my friend. The Holy Maiden once said that if she were to leave this world, she'd want no majestic tomb or a solemn funeral, but the grandest carnival as her final farewell. And then, she really did leave us. The current Primus took her place, and in the name of mourning the Holy Maiden, issued all sorts of bans on the carnival. But is that really what she would have wanted?
Yeah, I'm
The
beginning to
Order's
think no.
grip tightened, and the carnival performances were reduced to dull, monotonous shadows of their former selves. One year, I strung a wire from a gondola to the top of the clock tower in Liberty Square, and another from the tower to the Thessalia's mansion. Then, I disguised myself as one of the LaGuardia to fool the acolytes, and climbed to the roof along the wire.
Okay.
Midway through the Order's performance, I hopped on a wing ray with a cloudcaster, showering the entire city with flowers.
Yes, it was a magnificent sight. The wingray soared higher than the acolytes could reach. They couldn't do anything but watch golden pink petals rain from the sky for 3 whole days.
My goodness.
They struggled to clean up the flowers from the streets, and it took a downpour to wash them all away. That cloudcaster, adapted from a music band, became the prototype for the one we use on stage today.
Interesting.
Ah, but that's all in the past. To this day, I'm still not sure what crime they pinned on me. Maybe walking the wire without protection? Anyway, I'm just an old relic now. But you lot, you're the main characters of this era, facing down every obstacle with fire in your bellies.
But isn't our fate already sealed? Without the so-called salvation the Order preaches, we're doomed to our banishment. Just lost souls, dying in obscurity.
Life is short, and we weren't born just to atone. The Order may banish us, but they can't take away our right to sing. Death is one of many possible ends, but it's certainly not the worst. Perhaps being forgotten is what the Order wanted for us.
They want to erase all traces of our existence, grind us into dust and drag us into the abyss. But we'll fight the tide and live our lives to the fullest. Members of the troupe may come and go, but they never truly left us. Their deeds and songs are passed down through the ages. One day, our voices will echo across every land. Our words will reach every corner of the world. And by then, even the tacit discords in the stormy sea will know our names.
That's the spirit, boy! Even if I can't earn myself a proper title, I'll become Rinasita's most enigmatic legend. When I'm gone, I'll leave behind a coffin that sings. Or maybe turn into a lark, singing every day and night.
That would be a trick. Oh.
What say you, Brad? Do you like this stage design? It could be used for this year's carnival.
And how will you get there?
Ah, our little chat reminded me of those good old days. So why not relive that scene I just mentioned? I still remember that famous line. Even without wings, we can still soar to the heavens. Now that you mention it, that is a very good question.
Please don't mind him. We like our performances big and bold, after all.
I suppose you would at that.
That fight with the dragon probably messed with the mountain's stability. If Bartolino keeps moving around up there, it could get dangerous. We need to find a way to get him down, and fast. We might need your help with this. Hera should have some useful items in her box. We've got a cloudcaster that can conjure up some fluffy cloud cushions that make the perfect stairs to reach Mr. Bartolino or catch him for a soft landing.
Alright.
But some of its parts have been borrowed by other troop members.
Oh, I see. Fetch quest time. Well, those of you standing around.
Sailors cheer as hearts ignite. Soon we'll break these chains so tight. Set the course, embrace the storm, sailing on till light is born. Oh, hello. I'm writing a sea shanty. Did you know Raguna Gondolier's songs are usually in 3/4 time? Matches the flow of water perfectly. When they row, their strokes go slow dip, quick lift, which fits that rhythm. But for our troop, we use a 4/4 signature with strong and weak beats. It's catchy and perfect for sailors to sing along to as we work together to tackle the waves. Sailors cheer as hearts ignite. Soon we'll break these chains so tight. Actually, boarding the Pilgrim's Sail was my choice.
Oh.
I used to compose hymns for the Order. Sounds prestigious. But the same old rhythm and lyrics started to wear on me. Music should be alive. So, I decided to take the pilgrimage, believing I'd find new inspiration from the divinity. You probably already know what the pilgrimage really is. I was foolish to believe the Order's lies. But luckily, the troop found me and brought me in. Have you seen any of our performances, perhaps? We don't do those lofty soliloquies that give you existential dread. That doesn't mean our plays are shallow. They're just more hopeful and speak directly to the heart. We do commedia improviso, a style of play that's all about those fleeting, beautiful moments of everyday life. We sing of love that endures, enemies who become allies in the fight against evil. The Order may scoff at such stories, but they're real, human stories. Full of ambition, dignity, and everything that makes us human. Traveling with the troop, I've learned to see the beauty in the small things. And I've met people facing similar and unique life struggles. Only those who walk in the fields can really see how the crops grow. It's the same with music. You can't truly know it until you've listened. That's why I'm always chatting with the crew, gathering ideas from my ballads and shanties. The true rhyme of our time. Sailors cheer as hearts ignite. The Cloudcaster. Oh, I use its base as a desk. Our first mate lent it to me so I could write more comfortably. Here it is. Careful, it's heavy.
Alright, where is our next destination? Oh. Hello, friend. Idle refuge. Cute.
I'd rather be a wild flower, ignored by all in my own power, than a rose that bends and sways, bathed in grace, but lost in dismay. Isn't it obvious? I'm practicing for the carnival. I'm the troupe's soprano and helmswoman. Steering Rena Sita's echo ship isn't just about strength. It's about resonating with the echoes. After years at sea, I've learned that some echoes are sensitive to our songs and will react to them in different ways.
Yeah, makes sense.
The Order warns of sirens lurking in the stormy sea's mists, but they don't scare me. I'll show them who the real siren of these waters really is. I'd rather be a wild flower. Who knows? Ask the Order and they'll give you 100 reasons. I can't even remember how long I drifted on that pilgrim's sail, but the troupe found me just in time and took me in. What's past is past. It's the present that counts. Let go of the bad days and enjoy the moment. This is the way to live, I'd rather be a wild flower. Cloudcaster. It does ring a bell. Here, the resonance unit. It helps me find the right pitch and rhythm. Works like a charm.
Oh, thanks for that. What an absolutely colorful bunch. Aw. A little teddy down there. Alright.
Come on, fish. Come to my net. Me? Just prepping dinner. The storm's passed, so it's the perfect time for fishing. The captain once told me a secret. The fiercer the storm, the more fish it brings. Sometimes we even see fish swept up by the wind, raining down from the sky. Usually, yeah. But when we dock on an island, the captain and first mate will buy some other food from the locals. Come on, fish! Come to my net! Back in Ragoona, I was just a fledgling fisherman when I accidentally caught an arasti. Turns out, it's a sacred fish, only meant as an offering to the Sentinel. Mortals aren't allowed to catch it, but it swam right into my net. Not really my fault, was it? Though the Order didn't see it that way. They banished me out here, like tossing a fish onto dry land. Luckily, the troupe found me. I can still fish like I used to. Otherwise, I'd probably be dead, or living as a pirate. Though, to be honest, life here ain't too different from a pirate's. Except we're not hunting for treasure, but for smiles and cheers from our punters. Come on, fish! Come to my net. Yeah, I borrowed the reel for me fishing rod. We scavenge all sorts of stuff from the beach and fix them up as needed. Nothing goes to waste. Don't be fooled by appearances. This stuff can be pretty versatile.
Good. We have all the parts now. Time to work, Pero.
And she makes quick work of repairing the Cloudcaster.
Everything's set for takeoff.
Let's position a cloud cushion beneath Mr. Bartolino. Then we'll pop the balloons and bring him down safely. Although we might need a bigger cushion.
The Cloudcaster's resonance unit responds to song. The louder our singing, the more powerful the effect.
In that case...
All right,
Friends, old and new, come and join this sing-along! Bullseye! How about showing off that aim again with the rest of the balloons? Almost done.
Oh, thank you, dear boy. You helped me complete this performance and fulfill one of my dearest wishes. Please, I'll gladly give you my most prized possession.
That's nice. Get that off the cloud before they stop singing. Oh no. Ah, just in time, my dear.
Apologies for my late arrival to such a magnificent performance. Did I miss anything?
How'd you give the order the slip?
Oh my, oh my. What an honor to witness the beauty of our generous benefactor. Thank you, my lady, for rescuing this humble soul in his moment of need.
You flatter me. The family's protection extends to all who stand by us.
Might I say what a pleasure it is to see you again, Miss Carlotta. You have my heartfelt gratitude.
Is everything going smoothly with your family, Miss Carlotta? Yes, thank you. The Order's scheme was uncovered as planned. Uncle Capilet was rescued, and Grandfather has handled the rest. I still owe you thanks for improvising with me in front of that priest. You've got a sharp mind. No pain, no gain, as Grandfather used to say. I'm pleased we're on the same page. Your kindness is much appreciated. The Montellis won't forget this. In return, I'll share everything I know. I believe you've noticed that the Order has been undermining the family under the guise of its doctrines. Alienation, monopolization, just a few tricks up their sleeve. Their true motives, however, run deeper. Their alliance with the Fraxidus speaks volumes. While we don't know the full extent of their conspiracy, one thing is clear. Their sights are set on this year's carnival. The carnival is likely where you'll find clues about the Sentinel. Legend has it that the Sentinel, Imperator, has been secluded in the heavens, cut off from the mortal realm. The last record of the Sentinel is from the Carnival a decade ago. At that time, the entire city was shrouded in mist. Ghosts roamed the streets. A dragon roared from the sky, and a sea behemoth raged, summoning towering waves. Do any clues come to mind?
The mist might be coming from the remnant clouds in the Nimbus Sanctum. Lorelei has the power to purify and control them, but the Fraxidus interfered.
Remnant clouds corrupted by evil will disrupt Echo's frequencies. If the mist had spread to the city, it would have stirred the Echoes into chaos.
Well, that much is for certain.
We are lucky that you and Zani, along with that acolyte, awakened Lorelei in time. You prevented the mist from spreading and averted the wave-worn. The Fraxidus must still be licking their wounds. At that time, the entire city was shrouded in mist. Ghosts roamed the streets.
The Montelli traders used Lycoris in experiments to turn echoes back into tacit discords. If they were successful, the ghosts seen 10 years ago may have also been created this way.
Ghost is just a dramatic name given by the Ragganese for tacit discords. They look nearly identical to echoes, especially in the mist.
With your help, Grandfather has thwarted their plan. No corrupted echoes will appear at this year's carnival.
Well, at least we hope. Let's not get ahead of ourselves.
At that time, the entire city was shrouded in mist. Ghosts roamed the streets.
The Order has allied with the Fraxidus to control the dragon. From what I saw when I connected with its frequency, they might be planning to command it to attack Raguna during the Carnival.
After the tacit discords took over this isle, the Order used them as an excuse to forbid any entry. It might be their way of concealing the dragon's existence.
But without the Lycoris, the Dragon of Dirge is now off the table.
I wouldn't count my eggs just yet.
At that time, the entire city was shrouded in mist.
The remnant clouds spreading, experiments to turn echoes, and the dragon's manipulation. The Order plans to recreate these disasters at this year's ceremony. The Order and the Fraxidus are allies. To prevent the Carnival's sabotage, we must stop them. But what is their motive?
Order clearly has the option of not reviving the Carnival. There's a reason why the Order has to let the Carnival happen.
The Primus called it a divine punishment, and took the opportunity to appear as a savior. A perfect way to build legitimacy.
The Order relies on the people's faith in the Sentinel. With the Sentinel's 10-year absence, faith in the Order has waned. They must be desperate to restore that trust.
It is for this reason that the Order has been forced to revive the festival. Let's consider the implications. If the Carnival proceeds unhindered, how would it affect the Order? The current Primus claims to be the Enlightened One, the Sentinel's Resonator. However, based on the prophecy we found in the ruins, this role is meant for the young maiden who is destined to heed the divine oracles during the Carnival. The Carnival is the only time humans can directly communicate with the Sentinel. Normally, it's the Primus who conveys the Sentinel's words. A successful Carnival offers a chance for citizens to meet the Sentinel in person. But for the Primus, and possibly the Order, it poses a threat if they've been fabricating the oracles. To sabotage it while still maintaining their authority, they partnered with the Fraxidus.
The Fraxidus will cause chaos during the Carnival, and the Order will swoop in as the saviors, restoring public trust just as they did before.
Yeah, it can only work for
So
so
far,
long.
you've helped us crush 3 of their schemes. But one remains.
Cetus.
We have evidence that the Cetus is being manipulated, and the Fraxidus are setting up their final plan. With their whereabouts unknown, we'll need to adapt our strategy as the Carnival unfolds. From what I've noticed, you're not one to act passively or pin your hopes on others. You prefer to strike first and steer events in your favor.
Sometimes it's only those who take the
Winning
bull by the
laurel
horns
might
get
give you
the
the
job
chance
done.
to talk with the Sentinel. The Sentinel's resonator may also be present. So...
Our aim has always been clear: to restore the Carnival to its former glory with a performance for the ages. If the Divine truly exists, would they wish to see their people living without freedom? Or witness a festival twisted into a tool for tyrants? If we win the laurel, we'll show that such punishment is absurd. But if that's truly their design, we shall break those divine shackles ourselves. Whether divinity exists or not, we will fight for Raguna's freedom, where everyone has the right to live and pursue a future of their own choosing.
The Montellys share this vision. Only in a free society can a fair and open market thrive. However, the troop alone is too weak. The family is under close watch and our enemy hides in the shadows. We need your strength to find our way forward.
I agree.
Thank you.
Count me in.
I'm pleased we've reached an agreement once more.
Well, you haven't steered me wrong so far.
All right. What should we do now? Any plans?
Since the Order intends to sabotage the Carnival and incite chaos amongst the guests, confronting them directly only plays into their hands. You've seen the troops' unique approach to combat, haven't you? That's precisely why...
Oh shit. Sorry.
I can see our friend here is still a bit
hand twitched.
confused. No worries, my dear boy. We'll have a quick rehearsal before the Carnival begins. Speaking of which, Ms. Carlotta, would you honor us by joining our performance?
Me? I do have some stage experience, though I must confess I may be a bit out of practice.
We don't know what challenges we'll face, so your help will be needed, Miss Carlotta. Plus, it's a chance for you to get to know our methods.
If you insist.
Wonderful! As the festivities continue, if you're both ready, please join us on the stage of the troop liner.
Oh. Looks like they were coming up on time here in about 20 minutes. So I'll go ahead and get as much done as we can. No more dilly-dallying.
Our rehearsals are rather straightforward. No scripts, just pure intuition and our senses guiding us. That's what makes Commedia Improviso truly come alive. For our improvised comedy, we start with a theme. From there, we build our lines and act on the fly, responding to the unfolding show and audience reactions.
So it's improv comedy, gotcha.
But with the limitless capacity for human creativity at play, the plot can sometimes veer into the, well, unconventional. To prevent things from spiraling too far, we set an anchor for the performance.
Pardon my interruption, but I'm quite curious. What sort of bizarre plots have you encountered?
Well, something like a humble craftsman from a small town sets sail on a rainy night, stumbles upon ancient ruins, is reincarnated with superpowers, and then decides to conquer the galaxy, becoming the Emperor of the Stars. So, we draft a basic outline that assigns roles and guides the plot's direction.
And this time, our outline is: a kingdom is attacked, monsters run rampant, and the Demon King has kidnapped the Holy Maiden. A few brave heroes accept the minister's quest to defeat the Demon King and rescue her.
So, a classic adventure story.
This outline holds special meaning. We want to pay tribute to the play once performed by the Blessed Maiden herself, which was also about a hero facing a demon king.
Ah.
Good people have their wishes fulfilled, heroes appear in a time of crisis, justice triumphs over evil, and united friends are undefeatable. This is the tale the Blessed Maiden once told, and it's a universal story we want to portray.
To me, the world is a stage, and performing is much like combat. Coordinated movements, quick thinking, sharp reflexes, and, above all, trust in your allies. What I'm getting at is that you both are very skilled and capable. We don't have many do's and don'ts. So relax and express yourselves freely on stage. This rehearsal is to help you get familiar with basic stage movements, techniques, and the troupe style, and to build good rapport.
Exactly. I'll handle the stage lighting, Brant will narrate, and the rest will take on the role of the audience.
If you're ready, let's begin. Everyone, a big round of applause to welcome the Rover and Miss Carlotta on stage!
All right.
All right, next I'll spin the prologue of our tale, setting the scene for how our brave heroes first crossed paths. Once upon a time, a hero roamed the world. Undaunted by the lack of a divine vessel, he embarked on a perilous journey across tempestuous seas. Alone in the dark, a young girl of untethered spirit soared against towering barriers with wings of defiance. The winds of fate brought them together. As the world teetered on the brink of absolute darkness, they found solace in each other's gaze. Together they became unshakable allies, standing strong against the tides of fate. Even if light were to fade from the world and the stars cease to shine, they would still blaze like the sun forever.
They almost got me there. I was not expecting. I was not expecting a
Bravo! Bravo!
rhythm game. As light a rhythm game as that was. Let's see now.
Seeing your chemistry, I decided to take a little creative liberty with the story. Anyway, it didn't stray too far from the outline, right? The thrill of improvisation is in its unpredictability. There's always a rush of excitement with every twist and turn.
Your movements were seamless, elegant, and powerful. I'm confident you'll shine at the Carnival.
Thank you. It was all thanks to you. You inspired me and kept my spirits high.
You'll master it in no time, I'm sure. All right, that's enough for today. Let's save the grand reveal for the Carnival. Oh, and speaking of which, There's still something we need to prepare for you, isn't there?
A mask.
You
We
mean
need a mask.
the essential item for the carnival performance?
Don't worry. I've taken care of everything.
Oh, so it's handled then. I can't wait to see it.
I have a small gift for you. Let's head back to Raguna together, shall we?
Oof. Observe Lucerna. I wonder what... Let's try... Nah, nothing. Okay.
This way. Please, follow me.
Where are we going?
Please allow me to keep that a secret for now.
I
won't
know
want to
exactly where we're
spoil the
going.
surprise. But here's a hint. You've been there before.
Hello, Narla.
Oh, dear Lady Carlotta, thank the Sentinel you are finally back. I was just about to close up shop to prepare for tomorrow's carnival.
You have completed my request, haven't you?
Of course, Lady Carlotta. You should have more faith in my skills. Here you are.
A small token of my appreciation. Abby, I have something for you as well.
Wow, really? I get a gift too? Ha! You're so nice.
You can't eat it, I'm sure.
Ah, so that's why Lady Carlotta was so insistent on using only the finest materials and meticulous craftsmanship for this piece. For a moment, I feared she lost faith in my skills and was plotting to hand over the shop to someone else.
Not at all.
Now I see why this little creation was so important to you, Lady Carlotta.
Nyala, you do have a flair for dramatics. Anyway, why don't you unwrap it?
Well, if you insist.
This is...
Nice domino.
I took the liberty of having Nyala custom make this mask based on my impression of you. I hope it suits your taste.
It's an Art Deco Lone Ranger. The gift's so fun.
The Montelli family shares its wealth and opportunities freely, but I see your stage lying beyond the cutthroat games of power and fortune, towards a world that's far more boundless and free.
Doesn't mean I can't take up a contract or two while I'm here.
The carnival is a splendid reverie, and the mask is its passport. May it help you navigate the carnival with ease, and let you enjoy it to your heart's content.
We will, for sure.
May I take a bit more of your time? Walk with me through Raguna tonight. I have some additional information to share with you. Raguna.
Check the obtained mask in your backpack. Select a mask to wear it or take it off. Oh, that is nice.
The sapphire that crowns Solaris. The waters of Raguna serve as a mirror, reflecting the countless faces of this city, much like our own reflections. The people of Ragusa possess a temperament akin to the tides, ever-changing. There was a time when the currents swept us into the jaws of uncharted waters, where relentless storms and voracious waves awaited. But after weathering such trials, they revealed to us a hidden gem. The shores themselves.
You're talking about the Black Shores.
My family has always been drawn to the thrill of a new voyage. One stormy night, fate decided to play a hand. What we discovered there on that island, the technology and novel ideas, was nothing short of a blessing in disguise.
Ah, so you sent the trip to pick me up.
There exists only one relatively safe route from the Black Shores to Ragusa, a path known solely to the Montelli family. As long as you stayed on this course, you were bound to encounter the troop. My family has always been drawn to the thrill of a new voyage. One stormy night, fate decided to play a hand. Exactly. When we heard the Black Shores were hunting for a legitimate entry into Ragusa, I thought, why not bring them into our little venture? Hence the invitation. My family has always been drawn to the thrill of a new voyage. One stormy night, fate decided to play
What's
a
in it
hand.
for your family? I assume
we
you
discovered
seek
there
more
on
than
that
just a
island.
free market.
Our intentions might not be as grandiose or ominous as you think. We seek liberation. And to achieve it, we're pursuing the truth behind Renacita's origins. Legend has it that when people first arrived on this island, Genesis Nexus was already here, welcoming them. The prevailing belief is that the Sentinel gifted us this technology. And despite nobody ever seeing the Sentinel in person, we talk with them through supposed telepathy. Notice anything strange about that story?
Hey, if they're not here physically, then how can they gift the beacon?
Terminals conjure up echoes, and the Genesis Nexus allows the Raganese access to common echoes. If the Genesis Nexus was present when the first settlers arrived, who built it? And really, if no one's ever laid eyes on the Sentinel, how can we be so sure that statue really represents them? It seems to me the Order might have spun us a tale, hiding the true origins behind their grand myths. No, we have no ambitions to rule or to renounce our faith. And really, this city should not be ruled by any one entity. The hour grows late. I have arranged accommodations for you at Palazzo Agrota in the south. Let us walk there together, and I can share a story along the way. Think of it as a bedtime tale. I learned it from the troop. It's about Fleur de Lis, the Blessed Maiden.
Well, now I have to hear it.
Once, the Blessed Maiden was just a simple peasant girl. During the Sentinel's gratitude rite, the young Fleur de Lis managed to sneak past the guards and drink the sacramental wine. Every drop.
Oh.
Perhaps it was the intoxicating wine in Eglatown, or simply her lack of experience with spirits. But she soon found herself quite drunk.
Undiluted wine's very, very strong.
Swaying on her feet, she ascended the ceremony's grand platform, lifted her threadbare dress, and began a rather ungainly dance. Seizing the sacred horn, she played a carefree folk tune, dodging the guards and weaving through the crowd with surprising agility. Remarkably, the crowd, as if drawn by an unseen force, followed her lead, transforming the solemn ceremony into a wild parade of cheers and revelry.
Just how sharp her
Naturally,
ears.
the Order was less than pleased. The Pilgrim Sale did not yet exist, so Fleur de Lis faced 3 days of confinement. During that time, she used her prison walls as a canvas. That unforgettable day of disordered revelry left a lasting mark on all who witnessed it. Is it not remarkable? A rebellious girl, chosen by the Sentinel to become the Blessed Maiden. If the Sentinel indeed permitted such a girl to serve as their spokesperson, it suggests that all this joyous revelry is not something they disdain. Perhaps they too enjoy poetry, painting, tears, laughter, romantic tales of nights, and dancing amidst crowds, much like ourselves.
I can see why. I mean, if they're stuck outside the area where more folks can interact with them physically, they would certainly want to experience life vicariously.
The people of this island came from diverse civilizations now lost to time, but through plays and tradition, they sought to preserve memories of their heritage. In the past, while the clash of cultures led to conflict, the Raganazi united through faith, restoring balance even if precarious.
Yes.
To maintain this unity, we've always needed both a sentinel and a play based on a shared legend that gives us roles. Yet this play has endured for so long that we've become defined by our roles. Noble, commoner, believer, merchant. What was meant to unite us now stifles us. Now, we yearn for a day when we can truly set aside our titles and positions, express our true selves, and join together in celebration. Yes, born from hope and idealism, it reminds the Raganazi of our initial vision of equality and freedom. It also affirms our true worth. While the Order's true intentions remain unclear, we are certain their influence has already eroded the very foundations of our society. People revere the divine figure the Order has constructed, yet they also live in fear of punishment. Legends become accomplices in fostering ignorance, and faith becomes the loyal executioner of cruel punishment. An invisible cage has trapped us all. Speaking of freedom within a cage is absurd. Fear and ignorance are our foremost enemies.
Spoken like a true revolutionary.
This year's carnival will spark a flame fierce enough to burn down that cage. Rest well, and tomorrow we shall take the stage together at the carnival. Good night. May your dreams be sweet.
I would be hard pressed to sleep. Oh, my goodness. Well, since we got it right here, do we have enough for another pull? Not quite. How about... I've got a few more that I could... Okay, at least 2 more. That might be just enough, I think. Alright. As good a spot as any. Alright. Let's see if our luck holds true. Let's see now. Where are we at? I think we're currently at either 50 or 60 polls. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. Okay, 60 polls. It's either going to be this one, the next one, or the one after that, which is Full Pity. Oh ho! We caught one. Let's see who we end up with. Oh no! I've already got her.
Look, see? Oh, Black Shore's member, Encore reporting in.
Oh, Encore. I was not looking for you. Well, at least it happened now. That way I can build up some more polls in the next 2 weeks. Well, that didn't exactly go the way I wanted it to. But this is just as good a spot as any to leave off with, since it is exactly 3:30 now. So, I hope you all have enjoyed the stream, even if it did end up with a dud for my poll. I hope all of you are having a good day, regardless of what time of day it is, and that you take care of yourselves and be good to one another. That's all from me. So, until next time, which will be tomorrow, same time as always, I'll bid you adieu. We'll be playing some more Wuthering Waves. So long, and take care. Bye now.